Like, if you can't figure out, like, why you're doing something that you're doing, then you should just stop doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, once you've given the thought to, like, trying to figure it out, if you really can't figure it out, honestly, you should not be spending your time doing that thing. Because every single thing that we do, even like if something is so simple as going to the gym. I was just talking about this in a space the other day, right? It's like,
Hmm.
people were asking, well, what do you do? Like, how do you get in that thing when your mindset starts getting at you? And I'm like, look, the most important thing you can do for yourself from a gym perspective is when you start going to the gym, ask yourself what it is that you want out of the gym, right?
Hmm.
And now, all the time, first and foremost, people are going to be like, oh, I want to look a certain way for the most part, right? Um, that's like surface stuff. Why is it that you really want to go to the gym? Right. For me, it's like it's for my mental health. It's for my overall health. I want longevity out of my life. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like, there's all these deeper connections to different things that have gone on in my life that I've seen happen where I'm like, I think I need to start taking care of myself. So when I first started doing all of this, I wrote all of that stuff down because when those days come to you where you're like, oh, I just don't want to go to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. It sucks. It's cold out. It's dark. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll
yeah,
over.
day, like whatever it is, like whenever you go, I don't know. For those people that go to the gym at night, I don't know how you do it. I could never do that. I gotta get out of the way, but whatever, t-shirt.
Yeah.
So it's like, but every time those things come up, then you can go back to that and you can look at your why again and be like, oh, that is true. I do want that. All right, let me go.
Yeah.
Um, so even stuff as simple as that, like so silly as like going to the gym, but it's like it really is like if you don't know like what you're doing something for, the likelihood of you continuing to do it on a long-term basis and actually really having any kind of progress or like productive piece coming out of it
Hmm.
is probably pretty,
Yeah. It's hard. It's going to be really hard to maintain.
yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna have those days, whether
Yeah.
it's the gym, whether it's a mental gym, whatever long term task that you're setting. Um, and I'm on the fat teacher program again. COVID was like throwing me into the briar patch. Like I got to sit around and be like, oh, I don't have to go anywhere. Now I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm out of shape. I got to get back into it. But it's you've got to remember why you're doing it, and
Mhm.
you got to do it for you too. I mean, I
Right.
think a lot of times people like, well, I want to look good for people, or I want to, do this or that. Like, no, you need to do it for health. You're going to feel so much better. I've also found that you got to sometimes trick your body. Like, you got to try this. If you're struggling to go to the gym, just get dressed and put your sneakers on before your brain gets a chance to realize what you're doing,
Yep.
because that way that's half the battle. If you've already got your shoes on, and then all you have to do is walk out the door and just go to the gym, even if you just are going to sit there. Just
Yep.
go there, because once you're there, you're like, all right, well, I might as well,
Might
like
as well do it.
you might
Yeah.
as well, yeah,
It's so funny that you say that because, like, I say that all the time, even with like washing your face. People
yeah,
are like, I just can't get in the habit of doing my skincare every day. I'm like, look, you know what? Get one of those headbands, put it on. Like,
yep,
and as soon as you put it on and you're like all set to go, I'm telling you, there's something that it triggers you. Like, you're like, all right, I'm already like halfway there. You haven't
yep,
even really started, but in your mind, it's like you're already halfway. It's half the battle, like you're saying. So it's like, it is. It's small things like that. Like, put your sneakers on. Just go and sit there. You know what I
yeah.
mean? In your
I
cup.
didn't. I didn't want to shave this morning, but I was like, I put the shaving cream on before I could even think about it, and I was like, all right, well, I got to get it off. What am I gonna do? Wipe it off? No, I better shave. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. And there's just something about that. It's like once you put yourself in that position where you got to do it, you might as
Mhm.
well, and then. Catch new episodes of Mental Health Mondays every Monday morning at 7 a.m. Start your week off with a smile and some inspiration.